fall, and it is for the United Glory Tag Team Championship. Your referee is CeeLo Banks. Introducing first, the challengers. First, from Augusta, Georgia, Anthony Henry. His partner from Shelby, North Carolina, James Drake. They are the WorkHorsemen. And introducing the United Glory Tag Team Champions from Chicago, DJZ. And his partner from St. Louis, Missouri, Little Hollywood Hills, Everett.
We're good. Come on, Henry. This is what they're working with today.
Hey, Greg, how about we start off tonight with some tag team action? The United Glory tag team titles are on the line.
The titles are on the line here, boy. I got a personal slanted view on this one. I think the WorkHorsemen are going to go all the way here. This is only the second time that DJZ and Everett Connors have ever teamed up. I think old boy's going to wish he had that helmet back on by the time this thing's done.
DJZ, Everett Connors coming in as your champions, going up against the WorkHorsemen, Anthony Henry and James Drake. James Drake starting things off in the ring for the WorkHorsemen. Everett Connors in there for your champs.
These two guys are heavy hitters. They both have gone, they're on the way up. Their arrow is pointing up. They are not nearly at the top of where they're going to be. They haven't even hit their peak yet, and they're already in places like Evolve. They're all over the world. That you saw them on WrestleMania weekend, and now they're coming right here to Glory Pro to take those tag team championships.
A little showboating there to start for Drake.
You talk about showboat, and that's all these other two are. Beebs and Light Bright, that's all they want to do is come out here, they want to pop the crowd, they want to show off their lights and sing their songs, and that's cool and all until you get knocked in the mouth by a guy like Anthony Henry.
Connors with the arm. Drake trying to reverse out of it.
Big shot there, that's exactly what I'm talking about. First of all, I'm 99% sure that that is Anthony Henry, and I'm 99% sure that Everett Connors' head was just about in the third row. Connors, I like him, don't get me wrong. He's a heck of an athlete. DJZ's been all over the world. I got nothing bad to say about these guys, but when it comes down to business, you're getting in there with a legit fighter like Anthony Henry. You don't have time to be singing songs and playing your light brights and playing your DJ noises.
DJZ on TV almost each and every week, and as you said, has been making his way around the world.
I don't think that's going to work here at Wild Country. I don't think they know what that kind of music is here. Maybe if you wanted to line dance, they'd be able to hook them up. As I said, you're not going to take anything away from a guy like DJZ, and this crowd loves him. But I got to imagine that this big hoss is going to come in here and knock him right in the mouth and send him back.
Seems like DJZ wants him to bring in the muscle.
I got to agree with this crowd. I don't think they're ready for old big man.
Gotta say, seeing him down there ringside before the show, he's quite impressive. The size that Drake brings.
I stayed far, far away from him, and I can still tell you about his size. The way he's going to combat his quickness, he's going to have to... Oh, look at that. See, he can't even get him over.
DJZ goes for 2 arm drags there. Can't get him over.
It's not happening, man. It ain't happening. You're not getting the big man off his feet, and he's about to pay for it. Look at that! How are you going to mess with somebody that's got it all? He's got the size, he's got the speed. He just beat DJZ at his own game.
Tags back in Anthony Henry, but takes a drop kick before.
I don't know if DJ knows that he's not the legal man now. DJ going up top. That's where he's going to have to get up and chop him down from the top.
There
you go. Anthony Henry's a legal man, though. DJZ, a world-traveled athlete. He's a former Impact X Division champion. I can list stuff all day long. Everett Connors, I believe, is probably the biggest blue-chip athlete in this area. So they take nothing away from these guys, but it's the United Glory Tag Team Championships for a reason. This is only their second time together. I think that's going to catch up with them here tonight. Connor, I don't know if you're familiar with his singing background. He's got that I Am Him single out there. It's burning up the charts, just like his chest is burning up from old Anthony Henry. Listen to that shot. Crowd a little barbaric. I don't mind seeing it one more time.
A different venue than the Glory Pro was at last time, and the crowd really seems to be getting into it here in the early goings.
They're filling it up, Daddy. You got to get the bigger venues when you're drawing the bigger crowds. Everett Connors trying to chop with Anthony Henry. I don't know if I'd do that. What is this kid, about 80 pounds soaking wet? Anthony Henry is a jack legit fighter. I don't know if Everett Connors ever met a guy named Jim. My God, he's gonna cave his chest in. This kid's on the comeback though.
Connors tries to go outside against
Big
Drake.
man caught him.
DJZ knocked off the apron too. Just two in the ring now. Nope.
Man, I'm not one to boast, but my pick is looking awful good here right now. DJZ and Everett Connors have been rocked. They've been reeling.
Boy.
Big man indeed. Drake is going to get in there and show you exactly what they mean by workhorseman. He puts in the work. Oh my God.
Good Lord.
Guys, I don't know if that blew out the speaker, but it definitely blew out Everett Connors' chest.
This one's probably over here. Drops in 1, 2. No.
Guys, Connor looks outclassed here by this big man.
Kick out again at 2. DJZ calling for the tag.
Connor showing that heart. DJ wants in there, I get it, but look at that. James Drake is just toying with the kid.
Connors is trying to figure out where he is in that ring.
The rookie mistake by DJZ trying to get in there. He knows what's going to happen. Now the fresh man coming in for the workhorsemen, and they're working on putting a big hole right in Everett Connors' chest.
Snap suplex, goes to the pin, 1, 2. Another kick out for Connors.
At some point, you got to preserve your quality of life, though. I hope this kid stays down for the sake of his family. Anthony Henry, as I've said many times, a legit fighter. You see it in those strikes. You see it in the way he's taken out Everett Connors. They're trying to cut off that ring like a legit tag team. Connor needs to worry about getting past Anthony Henry and getting to DJZ if they have a shot at retaining these titles. Oh, dear God. Joe, my heart is black as coal, but I'm really starting to feel for this Everett Connors kid.
They're working over that chest and the back, too.
I mean, he's dirty working them. That's what we call it out on the streets of Granite City, bud. We're dirty working them.
Connors trying to get the crowd behind him here. He really, really needs that tag into DJZ.
These people, for whatever reason, love Everett Connors. And he's going to need to reach deep down and get that Goku style, that spirit from the crowd. But man, I don't know if it's going to happen here. I mean, this is getting sad.
Drake gets tagged back in.
See, look at that. That's tag team wrestling right there. Connor's trying to slip away. He needs to take this moment. Count.
Gets the tag.
Big tag to DJZ.
Rope. Both with a crossbody.
DJZ is his experience here to figure out how to pick these guys apart. Beautiful back elbow. Rare miscommunication from the Workhorseman.
Throws Henry to the outside. And another one of those just vicious slaps to the chest.
That's hurting me all the way up here. This big man Drake is getting caught now. They're not using the traditional strategy of chopping them down. They're trying to use their speed and their quickness, throw their caution to the wind. Big splash. Looks like the knees came down. Momentum has turned. James Drake is alone in the ring with these two men.
Slice wind. Connors flies outside, knocks out Henry. DJZ pin, 2. No.
DJZ trying to catch him there. That's what shows his experience. He goes for the cover, but now he's got to stay on him. He's getting frustrated. Frustration never breeds success. DJZ is not going to win a chop battle with this man, of that I am certain. Dear God, he's out. He's out. That clothesline caught him right in the back of the head. This could be it. This could be it. DJ's all alone in there with these men. Like a spinning brain buster. This is a well-oiled machine that you're looking at right now. This is your next United Glory Tag Team Champions you're looking at right now.
Neck breaker into a big splash.
That's it, brother.
Drake with the cover. 2. No! Connors comes out of nowhere with the save.
Connors in at the last possible second.
I don't know how Connors is still standing after what happened to him just a few moments ago.
Even I gotta give props to him. He ain't standing anymore.
Hey, the teamwork and the double teams we've seen from this Workhorsemen, you can't take that away from them.
And that's exactly what I was saying at the start of this match. I won't take anything away from Connors or DJZ individually, but they're not a team. This is a well-oiled machine you're seeing right here. These are two men that know each other inside and out. They know each other's thoughts. DJZ with some stunning jabs there.
DJZ probably spending a little too much time calling for the music there. A nice combo move.
Well, neckbreaker DDT action. DJZ is on top now. He might beat these guys single-handedly. Henry caught him with a pile driver. That's it. He's not the legal man. Get him on there, Henry. Get him on there.
Heads up move by CeeLo Banks, our referee.
What is Henry doing here? Henry wants the glory for himself, I guess.
Did he just tag in Drake?
Some confusion here from the Workhorsemen, but they must have something cooking up. But I don't think James Drake's on this planet. There's that teamwork we were talking about. The big man.
No way.
Oh my
God!
Huge miss. Why? Why did they need to do that?
Rolling DDT by DJZ.
That is a massive mistake. It's going to cost him his
2,
titles.
3.
It does.
That's it. DJZ and Everett Connors retain the United Glory Tag Team Championships. And just an outstanding opening match.
United Glory.